what's up friend, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy standard video. And today we are finally going to have a look at Ardyn Mono Black Demons. Now I asked you guys a couple of videos ago in like my Mono Black Aggro video whether or not you'd be interested in seeing me kind of like transform Mono Black Demons into almost like a reanimator focused deck list that really tries to take advantage of how good Ardyn is. A lot of you guys said yes, so here it is finally. And yeah, Ardyn is incredible. I feel like Ardyn is so incredibly underrated. I think the card is on a similar power level to Yuna, and Yuna seems to be getting all the flowers, but Ardyn seems to be hiding in the shadows. So it's time to make a change there, because Ardyn is insane. It's an 8-mana 4/4 legendary creature, and demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. And then you have the Star Scourge ability. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile one target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile a card this way, you create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 5/5 black demon. So Ardyn is basically a demon generator that not only can, you know, do some crazy stuff out of your own graveyard. We have Summon Primal Odin and Vel'Gavoth in here. They can also steal cards out of your opponent's graveyard and turn them into demons, which is especially cool because so many people are playing Yuna on the ladder right now. Ardyn can just do a great job stealing stuff. But of course, Ardyn is a little expensive, and the way that we are trying to get Ardyn and play faster is reanimating Ardyn with Zombify. So we're basically trying to start a reanimator chain, where it could be like Zombify, bring back Ardyn, Ardyn, bring back basically anything. Primal Odin or Vel'Gavoth would be cool, but in general, turning any of your creatures into like 5/5 demons with Menace, Lifelink, and Haste is just unreal in a deck like this, where demons are very valuable because we have that Unholy Annex that wants to see a demon in play. So we can not only, you know, draw a card, but also gain 2 life and make our opponent lose 2 life while we're doing it. But being able to like bring back like Deep Cavern Bats, for instance. A Deep Cavern Bat, turning it into a 5/5 demon is very valuable. Same goes with like Shelly in general, or like Cecil even. Like there's really cool value into just bringing back your own creatures, but also stealing cards out of your opponent's graveyard, because we are playing mono black after all. There's a lot of ways for us to destroy creatures, and then Ardyn can bring them back. It's really cool. Bitter Triumph has been really nice in here. That only allows us to like discard any of our reanimator targets, also just destroy an opponent's creature. Also playing Liana in the deck list because she does a good job at you know, discarding cards out of our hand, and also it's just a great like valuable mid-range creature too that we care about a lot. And also, yeah, like I said, Cecil Dark Knight. Cecil is kind of just becoming a staple in most of my mono black deck list. 1 mana 2/3 Death Touch is already insane, and then that like darkness effect, which makes it transform into a 4/4 lifelink creature, is just incredible. Like I'm not going to pass up on Cecil anymore. You know, that card is just great. We're also playing Vel'Gavoth's Fateful in here as an additional way to reanimate thanks to its activated ability. We have cards like Overlorded Bilmerk, which not only mill ourselves, but it can also bring back creatures like Vel'Gavoth's Fateful. And Karsi Revenant has also been cool. Just another valuable creature with the lifelink effect on it, and being a great like Death Touch blocker, great attacker. Like Karsi Revenant's also becoming a staple in most of like black mid-range deck lists alongside Cecil, because they just make a really strong package. And having something with Death Touch in this meta is just very valuable with all these like monstrous rages and, you know, you name it. You got to make sure that if you block something, you actually can trade, and Death Touch creatures just do a really great job at that. But yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. Ardyn is just insane. I think the card really deserves to have its time in the spotlight, and hopefully if you're watching this video, you're a fellow Ardyn enjoyer, and you'll really see the power of a card like this in a deck like this, or just in general, because we've seen the card before with like the Cactuar piles, which is really cool. You get a jumbo Cactuar with haste, which, by the way, if you want to like goof around, you can, you know, substitute Primal Odin for like a Cactuar, or like Vel'Gavoth for a Cactuar if you want to have that access to that, or like silly combo. Absolutely, you should do that. But I wanted to like stick it to mono black because, you know, it just does the job, and I like mono black in general. So, but yeah, you can do a lot of cool stuff with Ardyn, and especially like ripping some valuable cards to your opponent's graveyard is super underrated. So I hope you enjoy this deck list. Let's dive right into gameplay, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I will still get back to like Joshua and at least Brunhilde in Boros Monument. I think could be really interesting to play those cards in. But for now, I want to give this banger a shot right here. Yo, okay, and we have the Zombify. All right. Listen, if we have to make a 5/5 demon Heartfire hero happen, that's what we'll do. You know, that's what we'll do. Kill all the mice cards. Burn them. Burn them to the ground. I kind of want to get rid of this damn Emperor Challenger, though. Okay. Ooh, we can't cook so hard. We just gotta hit these land drops. We just gotta hit our land drops and we will destroy them, I'm telling you. Okay, well... in true form, you know, when you're playing a 22 land burn deck, you flood your asses off, and you're playing 24 land mid-range. 24 lands can only spare 2 mana for you. 2 mana is all you can play with. Burn, how about a land drop every turn? Yes. Of course. It is what it is. Honestly. It is what it is. I just need lands. Boros lightning deck is work in progress. Not too happy with what we have just yet. One more land on the top. Let me survive 1 turn. Let me hit 1 land, and then we dominate. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If this is a rage at the top, the gods have abandoned us. Unfucking believable. Like, unbelievable. Wow. And they had to think about that too. That was a tough play for them. Dude. That was nasty. That was nasty. Flourishing. Flourishing hard as fuck. Yeah, you know it. Cecil saves. Cecil saves. Cecil. Honestly, think it should be Zombify based on evidence. God's favorite. Nah, it's true. The main character. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. Imagine I mean, listen, they must feel like God after like the level of confidence they must feel to keep a hand like this is crazy. How do you feel that? How do you have that? I mean, like, I'm too stunned to even speak. How the fuck do you keep a hand like that? Only because they keep fucking ripping like rages off the top. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll do it again. The audacity is crazy. Yeah, the audacity is crazy. Like, it's crazy. The confidence being God's favorite decoration gets you. Yeah, seriously, because that's unreal. Oh, of course. Like, this is wow. I'd say I'm shocked, but I'm not really. God's favorite just rips Manifold Mouse at the top. Sheesh. How the hell do you do that? Nah, we have a great setup here with like Death Touchers. We can do this. We can do this. And like I said, they kept a shit hand, so I hope it really doesn't work out for them. We'll see, dude. Yeah, Cecil, get him. Get him, Cecil. Only hurt a little bit. Get him, Cecil. I mean, Cecil's honestly just a fantastic, like, blocker against red aggro anyway. It's like a 1-mana 2/3 with Death Touch? Yeah, I'm into it. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. Just nod and smile, guys. Just nod and smile. I would like to get there. I would like to get there, but... Do I, for real, zombify a Deep Cavern bet or something? Or Cecil, I guess? Okay, I'm zombifying Cecil. The trenches. Yeah, the trenches. Remember me. Okay, let me hit him with the bat first, see what I can do. That's fine. Okay. They're done? Alright, Cecil. We spent 4 mana getting your ass back. This, you have to carry. You have to carry. Okay, I'm sweating a bit now. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. I can breathe. Okay. Alright, alright. Cecil. That's a great 1-drop right there. Basically just hard carrying. That's exactly the energy that I want to see from my 1-drop. You know? Like, don't give me any zombifies if I can't shove any creatures in the grave. What the hell? Sort of tempted though. Why am I tempted? I'm wondering. Why am I tempted? I like this on turn 1. I like to be able to remove something. Let's just do it. If they can be God's favorite, we can be that too. We can be that too. You just have to believe. Okay. See, that's what I mean. Alright. Valgavoth off the top. Satan's fave. I'll take that too. Pause, champ. The mill that Golgari self-mill was awesome. Video up on YouTube today. Did they fucking rip Emberheart? Dang. Two main characters fighting it out here. Okay, chat. Gotta get that land on the top. Two main characters at war. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Let us be the better main character. I beg. Oh god, they're gonna shut down our life gain soon. Shit. Oh my god, it's Ardan. Anyways, I started blasting. Yeah, they will shut down our life gain though. They could do burst lightning on Nemesis, but it's still a 9/9. Okay. Yes, we did it! We were the better main character at the end of the day. GG's. I mean, sure, yeah. NX. NX, alright. I wonder if we have enough ways to discard things. I think we do, with like Lyanna being kind of an engine and we have Bitter Triumphs. We'll see. Might need a bit more. Or ways to like mill ourselves. For consistency. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I can make that fit. It might have to be instead of Valgothoth's Fateful. I just really rely on Zombify. Well, maybe one of them? Might need to change it up a little bit. Yo, you're no way. Okay, hold on. Ardyn, let's go, Ardyn. Alright. It's not bad. No, I'm God's chosen one. Nah, it's true. RNG worked out for me. Probably like the best 2 draws we could hit. Honestly, against Corey Steel, I'll take it any day. Against Corey, yeah, we'll take it. I don't have another thing to bring out anymore, though. I don't think I'm scared. I was swinging at Ardan too. What the hell, sure. It's got prowess, yeah. It's like, for a second I was like, how is this thing a 6/6? I was like, oh fuck, it has prowess, yeah. On top of everything. Crazy. But this is like kind of Division, right? This is Division. Demon prowess. Yeah, I honestly think instead of I need to do some like Black Overlord shenanigans in here for sure. I'll find a way to make it fit because it would add a lot of consistency. Ardan is the GOAT. Ardan is so awesome. It really, like, it really is. Ardan is really cool. Yeah, Ardan's awesome. I do have to change a couple things around to just double down. Yeah, even just being able to like grab something out of your opponent's graveyard, right? Like you don't even need to reanimate a Valgavoth or whatever. You could also just steal your opponent's Monastery Swift Spear that you're always removing anyways. And you see what happens. Like, it doesn't even have to be something crazy out of your own deck. It could just be your opponent's deck, too. And I think that flexibility is kind of just what makes the card good. That's what breaks it. Yeah, I'm gonna double down soon. Hey, looks pretty nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Cecil. No Odin demon. No, like it's in there. It's in there. I'm gonna have to change some things though. Holding back for now. They'll deal the damage to us eventually. They got his ass. Anyways, remember when we won with the Cecil Zombify? We can run that back easy. Okay. What the hell kind of hand do they have? How are you not playing anything out? Bit unusual. All counter spells? What? All interaction? Probably thinks the same. Well, I'm mono black. For me, it's expected. For them to just be doing nothing is crazy. Corey steal control? Yeah. Corey steal control. I'm gonna just animate that in, I think. Four monstrous rages. That's it. Or unable to scream. That's their hand. Okay, listen, I kind of wanted to hold up a cut down, but it's fine. Just shove Cecil in the graveyard, bring him back out. Sheesh, Soulstone Sanctuaries for days. We're once again on the Cecil Zombify. The Cecil Zombify strategy. So weird. Alright, Cecil, welcome back. Cecil has returned. It is what it is. We're working with what we are being given, you know? 100% success rate. That's what I'm saying. And denied. Not happening. Not happening for you either. Cecil the goat. Arcee even. Ooh, I like that. Rip Corey. Yeah, no, I mean, we love to see it, of course. We love to see it. Destroying Corey still. I'll take it any day. Oh, so they were at least doing VV shenanigans. At least. That was something a little bit new. Yeah, we played a VV combo deck, which was really cool. Felt a lot more powerful than shoving VV in like Ori Steel, but ayo, let's go. I do like double annex. The Zombifys are a little sketch right now though. A little. I mean, double annex can be a vibe though. Screw it. Yeah, if you guys know about Abs Unit, yeah, we've played Abs and Unit a lot on stream. So all up on Moxfield. Probably gonna be a YouTube video like in the upcoming days. So yeah. Abs and Unit is a deck that we've been playing consistently throughout Final Fantasy. Probably the deck I have the most reps with as of today in the Final Fantasy standard meta. It's a great deck. So much fun. Oh, Nar, is that a mountain with my double annex double Zombify? Nah, we got this. We got this. I kept the greedy hand, considering they were aggro. Also, if we're seeing a lot of aggro today, we might be cooking with some Orts of life gain shenanigans at some point. Alright, let's hit him with the bat. Decent pickup. These. Gonna die immediately, but okay, you know. Gonna save us some damage. It's a mouse. They didn't run it out on turn 2 though. I guess they're gonna try to like offspring it? I don't know. Offspring the mouse for Radu. Okay, I'm just gonna Liliana here. Who's good. Now, Yuna is incredible. Yuna will be part of a wide variety of decks for sure. She's great. Yeah. Monsters Rage, Snapkeep, and now they're greeting out with the Manifold Mouse. Sussy. Okay, we just gotta grab an Ardyn here, discard it to Liliana, live our best lives. Okay, close enough. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Well, an annex here. Realistically, well, fuck, I don't know. It's tough. Zombify. I wonder what cards are gonna get rid of here. Rage. Ooh. They got rid of Rage. Does that mean they have a second Rage? There's a chance. Yeah, I think Yuna is like crazy popular. There's also a couple of art cards in Final Fantasy that seem to be like really getting up there in the prices, how expensive they are. So hey, don't throw away your art cards or anything like that. Not that I think people do that in general, but you know. Yeah, they are worth some money. Not pumping it up. No, they are pumping up the jam. Okay. But where are you going? FaZe or Liliana? They gotta go after Lily, surely. Surely. I'll play this Shy Girl banger, actually. Ooh. Okay, greedy. That's so sus. I know you got a rage. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Weird. Like, bro. Okay. What do we gain from that? What the hell, sure. What the hell, sure. We'll get a demon soon, gain more life, thrive. That's it. Chillin'. Chillin'. The demon takeover. Okay, boom, swamp, boom. Unlock the room, get the demon. Stonks right there. Do I want to swing? Yeah, I'm brave enough. Get like 4 life here. Hee. Mono-red gamers and their temptations to always their capabilities of always finding a monster's rage, even when it like feels like a crazy draw, they fucking do it. All right, nice. Good stuff. Okay. Now we are very much prepared for red aggro shenanigans, though. We really are. Let's see. Get some more up in here. Even with Sea Soul the goat. I do want to like really get there, ideally. It would be fun. Okay. Doom, what's up, Doom? Vibe Bunny protects us from Corey. Real. So yeah, if you see me in Vegas, we got some goodies. Vibe Bunny stickers. I kill the mouse. No hesitation. Okay, perfect. We need a vibe Moogle like this one right here. This kind of is a vibe though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's so cute. I almost want to like be greedy here and set up a bat and look at their hand and see what's up. I'm tempted. Kind of want to do it. I see. Dreadmaw. Plus 2/2. I'm not controlling any artifacts, but yeah, you do you, man. You actually gonna pump it up? Or is that a rage top act? Which is it? Okay, let's see. Hey, yo, that's actually a sick hit, though. Ah! Oh my god, this card is so fucking crazy. Card's actually insane. They go for +2/+0. You're gonna get punished for such biblical greed, my guy. Damn. Okay. Imagine not just like, well, I mean, I guess it would be awkward. I guess it would be awkward, like, because what is the best hit? They have like a 1-drop if they go for the, yeah, I don't know. I would still go for the cards and hope that I hit another creature or a land or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Better fired off on your opponent's end step, but you know. Alright, let's get this bed going. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't want to have any monsters rages in response or whatever. Like, we're gonna give Shelly some wings and some life gain, and then we're good. That's what we're doing here. Okay. Shelly needs some wings. Shelly, if she was, you know, designed in Bloomborough. With additional lifelink and flying. Okay. Turning Shelly into the angel she was always meant to be. Nah, it's true. Angel Shelly. I'm just gonna play it out here. Shelly should have been a demon. Yeah. That would have been dope. Saint Shelly, she'll be remembered for all the good things she's done in Standard. Saint Shelly. Honestly, yeah. I think she ended up on the right side of history, you know what I mean? She had a scary run to start off with. Like, people really wanted her ass banned. She was doing evil things. She is still capable of doing evil things, but at the end of the day, I feel like she's gonna go out as a hero, I would say. Especially how like red decks have developed the way they have. She's gonna go out as a hero, you know? See, that's how the love song is supposed to be used, for sure. For sure. Alright. She's still a villain. Nah. Okay, hold on. It's kind of tough, though. Well, I guess it's just this one bet against the world. I mean, Shelly was definitely a little, like, intense when everything was, like, black mid-range decks versus black mid-range decks. Like, when mid-range was kind of, like, the only speed at which a standard deck could be played, Shelly was kind of, like, cracked, of course. And that's also... That was also, like, the peak, like... I would say, like, a... Meat Hook Massacre era, you know? The peak, like, Meat Hook Massacre era, because that card is also just crazy in, like, the mirror, the mid-range mirror. Oh, man. In your opinion, Shelly being so good is the reason that Red got juiced by R&D? Could be. I could see that. I need a good card here, please. Like, I've kind of been drawing mid. Opponent hits 3 love songs. I'll take an NX, please. I'll take an NX. Or a Zombify, or a Gix Command. Or a land. Oh, no. I don't want to hardcast Ardan. I don't want to hardcast Ardan, please. 8 mana, I'm 1 off. Yikes. Man, we have so many good hits, right? Like... This is worrying me a little bit. Only lands and dead cards. Not a big fan. 1 NX would be a great draw right now. You know, an Overlord, Gix Command, Shelly, Preacher. I'll take anything of that sort. And there we go. That's better. Let's see. I can also bring back 2 cards from my grave, which would be Carsey and Shelly. There's kind of value in that. However, this is also nice. That's greedy, though. But I'm so tempted by greed. I think bringing them back is the safest thing to do, for sure, yeah. Alright, hold on, then. Yeah, we'll bring him back. We'll bring him back. It's the safest thing to do. Especially because we have 7 mana and we could do like Shelly plus Carsey next turn. That should be devastating enough. Alright, let's bring him back out. Shelly and Carsey. Perfect. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. You're right. Of course. Anyways, if they have Sunspine Links, we don't give a fuck. I mean, I will have a look at their hand, because it's never gonna get better, you know? Everybody gets a land this turn. Let's get rid of that. Also, yes, I did board out NX. I forgot about that. Which is a smart thing to do against aggro, but in that specific scenario, it would have been nice. My bad, my bad. I forgot. I forgot. The first game of the day, I'm rusty. Ryan. Spreading misinformation. In the sense that, you know... Yo, the goat! Alright, yeah, I'm not passing up on that. Hard casting Ardyn, never thought I'd be there. I'm gonna prove a point here, and I'm gonna steal their Heartfire hero. Hey, this is what it should have always been. A token creature demon. Lore accurate Heartfire hero right there. Lore accurate. Let's go. Alright. Nice one.